This is Mustache on Music, and this is...
Dan Talevski.
So, I can't help but notice there is no mustache on your face.
I know, I should have grown one before
What's
this.
your excuse?
I am trying to look like a young pop star.
Okay.
So I don't think it would fly really if I had this mustache.
You know, that's probably a really good... Like, any excuse would fly. I think that's the one that flies.
I have a twin brother who is growing one for November. So
Okay.
I'll send you a picture so you can like put it on my face, and then
There-
he looks just like me. So then it's like a mustache.
So, it's the... If he had the mustache, this is what it would look like. That's a good, that's a good one. Okay.
How long did it take you to grow yours?
This is about 6 months now, I think.
Is it gonna come off anytime soon, or are you rocking a rocket for a while?
So I usually shave it off at the end of November,
Yeah.
just for like the whole November thing, and then I start
Start
it all
over again?
But I've realized that if I do interviews with people and call myself Mustache on Music,
And you
I
don't
have
have
to have a mustache.
So is it a lot of maintenance, or is it
Not really. Every once in a while, I got to trim it up, and then
Yeah.
I put a little wax in it. And
Nice.
that's it.
polish it up a little
Yeah.
bit?
So you sort of rose through YouTube as like the YouTube generation came in.
Mhm.
When you started seeing the views on your videos start just like every time you put one out and
Yeah.
just kept going higher and higher and higher, what was the feeling like of just like waking up and just seeing like these thousands of views just on your video?
It was surreal, man. It was crazy because it was what I wanted. I posted videos on YouTube for that purpose, and to wake up and open my laptop and see like 1 million views every other day was insane. One time I uploaded a video in less than 24 hours that had 1 million views. It's still surreal. You want to talk about it? It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, pinch me moment.
Well, and then you got like that call to like
Moved to LA.
go to LA.
Yeah, it snowballed pretty quick into a big Hollywood kind of life. It was like I said, I posted those videos, and a few months later, I got a call from Interscope Records, Jimmy Iovine, the president, and he said he loved my voice, wanted to sign me, and was gonna fly me in the red eye that night. And next thing I know, I'm at his mansion. We went to the Playboy Mansion. It was it was crazy. It was absolutely nuts because I'm from a small town of Georgetown, and to go from there to Hollywood, it was out of body.
Yeah, and so like you sort of decided that the way your career was trajectorying in LA wasn't exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, over a span of like 3-4 years, I kind of slowly was learning that it just wasn't for me, the whole kind of pop star machinery of like being told what to sing and how to dress. It gets old quick, and
Okay.
and when you have no creative freedom to express yourself, it's very limiting, and it's not rewarding at all. So it was a big decision for me, and a lot of people told me I was making the wrong decision, but I decided to step away and walk away from it all and come back home to Canada.
How long did it take you to come to that point
Yeah.
in deciding that you wanted to come back to Canada?
Yeah.
Was it
was like
over?
Yeah, it was the first few years I was just loving life. I was like just soaking everything up like a sponge. I was working with big producers, and I was doing vocal lessons with Justin Bieber. I was working alongside with Timbaland and will.i.am, and I was loving it. It was great. And then over time it got repetitive, it got old, and like I said, it just wasn't rewarding. I wasn't gaining anything from it. I was being told like, you're going to sing this song today. Listen to it once and then go in the booth and sing it. And I didn't get to write anything. So over the span of 1 year, pretty much with a really good lawyer, we went back and forth trying to get out of that deal, and they finally let me go, and had to start over here. Yeah.
And how difficult has it been to sort of you haven't necessarily lost that like your fans,
Yeah.
but that sort of money power behind it.
Yeah,
exactly
that was the risky thing. Like, the fans have been amazing. Without them, I would not be here. They've been with me since the beginning, and so without them, none of this would be possible for me. So they've always stuck by me. And then obviously in Canada, there isn't a lot of big labels. There's not a lot of money behind it, but it all comes down to the music. And I felt really confident in my writing skills. Because of that Interscope title with my name, I was able to go into different sessions and write with other fellow Canadian artists and get songs on the radio through them, built my resume, and then eventually I was just like, I'm going to take another stab at this. I did my own stuff, and here we are.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anybody out there now that you want to work with that you haven't had the chance to work with?
Canadian, American?
It could be either or. Like,
Yeah, obviously, like, in a dreamland, I would love to work with, like, Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars. I'd love to write with them, Adele even. In Canada, I've been fortunate enough to kind of I've been around the block a few times. I've been with the majority of them, and we're all really supportive of each other. And it's like a constant. It's always a constant writing session going on with. Like we'll always just tweet each other or text each other and say, "Hey, do you want to drop in? I'm in the area. Do you want to come in and write?"
Oh, wow.
And I have not worked with Francesco Yates, which would be really cool. I haven't worked with. There's an artist named Kaiza who's really I like dance artist. I love her stuff. So I'm always there's a few artists, but I've been fortunate enough to work with a lot of Canadian artists. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
If you could, I know you're probably not too down on the different types of mustaches, but if you had to describe your sound as a mustache, what kind of mustache would it be?
That's a really good question. I haven't even had a chance to explore my mustache world because I've had to have this clean face for a long time. So that's a hard question. Is handlebars, is that a thing?
So this
Is that when it goes like this kind of? Or no?
Like comes out?
Yeah,
and
like
twirls?
that?
Yes, that's okay. So a lot of people get confused and call like the one that comes down like this a handlebar, but that's a horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
And
Okay.
that's like my main.
Is
Like
that
if I get angry at anything,
that
it's
you're
like
correcting people?
Yeah, that.
Okay, so it's handlebar.
Yeah.
That's what I would. Is that what you say? Describe my music in a mustache way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Handlebars. I'll say.
Okay.
I like that. It's a traditional, but with a little bit of a twist. I'll say that.
That's a good one. It gives you something to hold on to. Like the music takes you for
There
a
you
ride.
go. There we go. I like that. He said it best.
And so where can people find you? Obviously, your YouTube.
Yeah.
If so, what I like to ask is if somebody's grandma accidentally downloaded Ask Jeeves toolbar into their Bing Internet Explorer, if they wanted to find you, what would they type in? How would they find you?
Well, obviously they could type my name in, but you could type any of my songs in. You might come across a couple of my videos of some sexual videos of mine. I'm naked in one. There's a couple girl on girls and another in a church. So I don't know if someone's grandma wants to see that, but yeah, I'm all over the internet. I'm pretty much I'm everywhere on the internet.
So as long as they know your name.
As long as they know the song title or my name or yeah, plain and simple, dantalevski.com.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
And this is Mustache on Music on
Dan Talevski. Let me do that one.
Boom.
There we go. Thanks, man.
Thank you very
I wasn't
much.
sure if that was going to be another mustache, like lingo thing I had to say.